Hello again, I am Blunty. Now I have a website called blunty.tv. I don't plug it much here on YouTube because most of the stuff that goes up on that website is stuff that I've posted here, so it seems kind of redundant to tell people already watching me on YouTube through the subscription service or through search here or whatever, however they find me, to go to the website and see the same content. Every now and again I check the statistics on my website to see what search terms are bringing people to my site. What are they looking for that brings them to blunty.tv? And it's quite often the camera review stuff I do. A lot of that sort of stuff goes through my site, and there is one thing, and for a couple of years now it's been consistently ranking in the top searched for terms in my search engine statistic history thing for blunty.tv, and that is how to install Android on an iPad. Basically, people want to do this. They want to put Android, usually 4.0, on an iPad, and for the life of me I can't figure out why they would want to do that, because if you want an Android tablet, why not just go buy an Android tablet? Back in the day, the article I wrote was a bit of a joke. It was just a haha, there weren't very many Android tablets out there, and people were honestly wondering, well, I want to get a decent Android experience, maybe I can put it on the iPad. How do I do that? I wonder if it's possible. Can I? And they searched for it and they found the thing. And my article was just a joke. It was a picture of Android from Star Trek The Next Generation as a photograph on the iPad. And you know, it was a stupid throwaway gag. It wasn't even complex enough to make an entire video about it. It's just something I thought of, and I thought, bugger it, I'll throw it up on the website. So I threw it up on the website, and it keeps generating traffic as people try and search for ways to put Android on an iPad. And maybe you imagine if you put Android on an iPad, you get the best of both worlds. You get sort of best-in-class hardware, especially the iPad 3 with the Retina screen and all, and running Android on it. Maybe you get the best of both worlds, and maybe you can even switch between them, but it just doesn't make any practical sense. If you force Android onto an iPad, it's never going to be as good as an experience as just a dedicated Android tablet, just by the nature of the beast. Trying to hack an operating system that was never designed to run on it, it's just not ever going to run as smoothly as Android on a dedicated Android tablet, or even iOS on a iPad native. It's like ordering a pizza and then after you get the pizza, wanting to try and figure out how to swap out the mozzarella cheese for some Parmesan cheese after the pizza is made. It's messy, it's difficult, it probably can be done with enough determination, but it's pointless trying to do that. Why didn't you just order the pizza with the kind of cheese you like in the first place? It doesn't make sense. It's like buying a Toyota Yaris and then switching the engine out for something like a little Honda or something. There's no practical reason to do it. It can be done with enough determination. If you got the right tools, sure, it's possible theoretically, but why would you do it? It doesn't make sense. It's like if you have an iPhone and you want to get a fisheye effect in your photos, and you buy one of those apps that emulates a fisheye effect by bending the corners of your existing photo and it kind of fakes the effect. Why would you do it instead of just going out and buying a fisheye lens? It's like buying a blue pen and then deciding you don't want the blue ink inside, so you unscrew it all and you buy another black ink cartridge and you put it in there and you screw it all back together again. And why didn't you just buy a black pen in the first place if that's what you needed? It doesn't make sense, and I know by now I'm kind of stretching the metaphorical bounds of this analogy, but you get my point, don't you? It's just kind of stupid to buy an iPad if you want to run Android. See what I'm getting at? If that's what you want, you just buy the thing you need to do the job that you want it to do. You don't try and fake it and hack your way around it and do awkward and difficult stuff, and it's never quite as good as just buying the original thing that serves the purpose that you need. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any kind of sense to me why people are still trying to do this. 2 years ago when I first made the joke, I thought, haha, that's very clever and droll, and there weren't very many Android tablets around, so it was something people were thinking about doing. It was something, well, the Android selection at the moment is crap. Look at all these pieces of shit hardware, these cheapo, plasticky, awful things with bad screens and resistive touch screens and bad batteries and all that sort of stuff. Now, there's little point in doing it because the Android tablets that are out there right now are at least as good as the iPad, in many respects better, in some respects worse. It's sort of a balancing act, and that's the thing about Android. You get lots and lots and lots of choice, so you can choose which one fits your needs the best. You want one with a great camera, or you want a compact one, you want a 7-inch one, you want a 10-inch one, you want one with a great big resolution screen, you want a skinny one, you want a fat one that runs for 18 days at a time. Well, we can keep dreaming on that one because that doesn't exist yet. But you get my point. It's kind of pointless to try and do it in this day and age, and I don't understand why people are still trying to do it, aside from because I can kind of mentality, and even that still starts to wear thin after a while. I don't understand it, I don't get it, I can't process it, I can't churn around in my brain and spit out a cohesion thought about what practical purpose it could possibly serve to put Android running on an iPad. Maybe you guys can come up with a decent reason, and already I know that people are ignoring the core point of this particular video and arguing back and forth about what iPad does better and what Android does better and which one, oh, Android doesn't do this and iPad doesn't do this and locked-in ecosystem completely open and all that kind of dreary, impossibly tedious bullcrap that has been circling around internet forums for fucking years now. So tired of hearing the same arguments. Just let it go. Seriously, relax. It doesn't matter if someone else likes something that you prefer the alternate version of. It's really, really simple. I say this so often in my videos these days whenever I have to mention an Android product or an Apple product, because I can already predict the stupid fan wars that go on in the comment section. It's just so boring. So just cut it out, relax, chill. Thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time. If you can come up with a really interesting reason why you would want Android or not iPad, just put it in the comments. Feel free to let me know. And, you know, I'll probably come along and tell you why it's a stupid idea. So, be creative.